Okay, we are live. Fantastic. So like I said last night, I said I was going to go live earlier today. Because I want to push this as far as I can today. Want to get my reps in. Even though my thumb is still, a little bit sore from holding the D-pad for 6 hours yesterday. I'm going to go through with it. Maybe not as long of a session as last time, but I should be able to get more attempts in less time since I figured out that faster method now. Let's just hope the connection stays steady, otherwise I don't have to switch addresses. Here we go. I figured you would. It sounded like you were pretty close to being done by the end of the session. There we go. Yep, I love how Discord continues to lag consistently behind on thumbnails by one video. It's just hilarious. I saw that. Yep. It makes me wonder if you might be one for the 3D games more, as opposed to the 2D games. I don't know if you've had any thoughts on that, but I'm definitely more a fan of the 2D games. It was just an observation I had. But yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think as you play more of the franchise. There we go. Which one do you think you're going to be playing next? Have you figured that out yet, or? No, not going to do Rush Adventure yet. I think you were saying you were going to do, I think you were saying you were thinking about doing the secret rings. You started Unleashed. You'll have to let me know what you think of that one. Because I think Unleashed is kind of a split game for a lot of people. Like, it's another one of the love and hate kind of games among the fan base. Because, like, a lot of people praise the daytime stages, but they're not a fan of, like, the Werehog gameplay. I'm kind of the other way around, but that might just be because I'm not good at, like, 3D Sonic. So, it is what it is, I guess. Alrighty. If I figure 4 hours of attempts with my new method will get me some faster attempts. And we'll see how long my motivation to keep playing sticks around. Because after a while, I'm definitely going to want to hop off and play something else. Maybe hop on some more Black Ops 6 later. I'm not sure. Oh, gonna stick to the mainline games first? Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. So after our last session, these are our all-time stats. We've officially passed the odds of getting any one of the 5 different ways that I can tie the world record at this point. And my odds of getting past monitor number 4, I calculated at a little over 3 times the theoretical odds of any given run getting past monitor number 4. So my luck has been spectacularly bad on this grind. Overall. So yeah, wish my thumb the best, because my left thumb is still smarting a little bit from last night. Which is why I don't want to do as long of a session as I maybe originally wanted. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. First, though, we gotta set the daily PB. Yeah, wow, dude. Thumb still doesn't feel great. Oh, wow, okay. Nope, hold up. That's right, I need to do it like this. Literally the first monitor of the day, and we get a 50. Wow, I was not expecting that. Okay. Well then. That's a promising sign, I hope. Our first run of the day is gonna have a chance. A slim one, but a chance nonetheless. That is impressive. Okay. What is this game? This isn't like you. This is not like you at all. Give me a chance right out of the gate. That doesn't happen. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. There we go. Yep, don't want to get squished. That would be tragic. Okay, yep, there we go. Order has been restored. We got a 10. Order has been restored. I thought something seemed off. Okay. And a 1. Fantastic. So far we've gotten 4 different values from these monitors. So will we actually see a set of 1 of every value? I don't think we've seen a run like that yet. Here we go. Nope, it was close. It was close to being 1 of every unique value in a single run. If that second 10 would have been a 5 instead, it would have been each unique value in a single run, which would be really funny. Okay, so that is going to be our initial session PB to battle against. 485. And just in case you aren't familiar and are tuning into this at a different point in time and haven't been following the grind, that's why I count the final tally right there. Because it's right before the end of the level and there's no way I can possibly fail it from there. So we're gonna soft reset. We don't want that to count. I don't want to deal with a ghost.
Please select the character. Blaze the cat.
So here we go. The attempts continue. And now we have our daily PB to battle against. Also, I'm just hoping things don't get weird tonight, because we got rain outside. It's been raining today. I don't think it's been like thunderstorms or anything, but hopefully that doesn't mess with anything. Here we go. Alright. This one is another one that's got a chance to get out of the opening. Nice. Oh, a missed. Doing it this way. Because our daily PB is only in the high 400s, I can afford to be a little more lenient in what I let out of the opening to have a chance at daily PB. Ooh, another one already. All right, there we go. Is the second one of the day. Ah, a 5. 5. That's lame.
You can't escape me.
Nope. Alright, 30. Nope. What am I doing? I'm too used to my old route. Nope. Needs to be at least 2 30s or a 50 and a 10 for me to allow it out of the opening. I want at least 60 to have a chance at the daily PB. Excuse me. Dude. That's a bit sloppy.
You can't escape me.
There we go.
You can't escape me.
No. I only want to see a 10 from number 2 for this grind. I want it to be at least good out of the first monitor, so only a 30 or a 50 at number 1. Alright. Go. Okay, we got the double 30s. So not good enough to have a chance at world record, but this should be good enough for at least a daily PB chance with proper luck. So we'll play this one out. See if we get anything good from number 3. See if this will at least give us a better PB. we go. Nope. Oh, wow. 50. So, yeah, 2 30s and a 50. That is honestly pretty good. So this has the chance to be a really good PB. A 10. Here we go. We'll finally log 50 number 3. There we go. This will at least be a daily PB with just the stage rings alone. So we can add something nice onto it with a good final value, but we're not going to get one. So 2 30s, 2 10s, and a 50. Yep, so 514. Good stuff. That is the new daily PB, 514. Excuse me.
You can't escape me.
Alright, another 30. A mist. Darn it.
You can't escape me.
Another 30. A 1.
You
Lame.
can't escape me.
I just smudged my glasses. I'll have to wipe that off in a second. Yeah, sure, I totally didn't press the Y button there, game. Alright, let's wipe that off.
You can't escape me.
Better.
You can't escape me. character. Please select a character. Blaze the cat. You can't escape me. You can't escape me. You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
after more than 1,500 attempts? Yeah. Yeah, you definitely could say that. And no, that's not an exaggeration. Actually, that was attempt number 1,600 overall.
You can't escape me.
But yeah, I want to get my attempts in today so that I can do something else at like midnight or so. Because I have figured out that I can get attempts faster by changing a few things in the opening. So yeah, I'm getting to the first monitor about 10-15 seconds faster on average, which is good. Yup, that's the way this grind is going until I'm fucking 90. So yeah, like I said, attempts are going faster, so I can get more done in a session without having to spend as long on it. But it's still going to be brutal trying to get the RNG to line up. This is the kind of stuff that makes you want to look into RNG manipulation. So what is new with you? Okay, double 50s is, or excuse me, double 30s, not double 50s. If it was double 50s, that would have been amazing. That was double 30s, and double 30s is good, but not good enough. That's something I'm thinking about doing next month, like I said in main chat the other day. Because once the month is out, and it's time to move on to something else, I was saying in main chat, after, you know, all the COD Zombies stuff I did in February and all of the grinding I've been doing with rings in this game, kind of want a break. Just want to play something more just for the sake of it rather than, you know, record chasing or high rounding and stuff like that. Oh, is it? I'm not familiar with what that's like over there. How bad are we talking? Double 30s again. That's why I go for that approach. That's why I've started going for that, because I've noticed with the 30s, there's at least a decent chance that I get 30-30 whenever I go for that method. And I was able to get that with the 50s as well, so I don't know if the RNG just lines up better when I do it that way, or if it's just luck. It's probably a combination of both, honestly, but, you know, without knowing how the random monitors work, like, in the code and what influences them, I really have no way to tell. Everything's incredibly taxed. Pack of 20 cigs are over 40 bucks. Jesus. 2 packs of Manchester for 42. Yep, that is pretty pricey. I'm not sure how that compares to prices here. I wouldn't know. Not my territory, but... yeah, my goodness. Yeah, see, there it is. Double 30s again. That's why I've started going for that whenever I get a 50 on monitor number 1, as opposed to the long way around. I find I have better odds of getting duplicate values that way. And it could just entirely be a placebo thing, but you know, confirmation bias. Yeah, that does sound like you get a lot for a pack, I will say that. Yeah, I know depending on what you get here in the States, it can be pricey. But there's also the cheap stuff, which usually isn't as good if you want anything of quality. Well, obviously I want to get back into Aokana eventually. And if I do decide to do VN stuff next month, I'm going to pick up where I left off with fruits. Other than that, though, I kind of need to do some looking around. I've got a couple of things that I think would be good for that on my wish list on Steam. But really, I'm open to suggestions, and I'm sure there's a few I can grab from the request pool as well. If I pick up fruits, I'm probably just going to continue that. Probably just, you know, fruits during the week, and then weekends, you know, we can do Aokana. If I decide to do VN stuff next month. It'll be a good way to experiment with, you know, about how long I should go for a session before my voice starts to give out. I'll probably do that when I finish Sachi's route in the Fruit of Grisaya. I think that would be a good point to turn my focus to something else once I finish Sachi's route. I think that would be a good jumping off point to pick up another one before continuing with fruits and going to the next route, you know what I mean? So I think I forgot to increment the attempt counter. There we go. Ah, nope. Honestly, I don't mind either. I don't mind either kind. I mean, shit, dude, I was looking in the new This Bond We Share server, and somebody figured out how to put real-time combat into a fucking Doki mod. So, like, I don't mind some actual gameplay as well. Like, you know I wouldn't mind that. Astra Bro. I'm not familiar with that one. Tell me about it. You know, other than it's like an RPG with like visual novel elements, if I'm reading that right. It sort of sounded like a crashing sound. What was that? It sounded like somebody dropped something downstairs. Oh, that one! Asta Libra. Yeah, now that sounds familiar. Yeah. It's been a while. But now that name has sounded familiar. I'll have to punch that one into Steam. See if it shows up there. Oop. There we go.
You can't escape me.
Man, how long ago was it that we talked about that one? What about 1,600 attempts later? Nope.
You can't escape me.
Is your video buffering at all? I would check that.
You can't escape me.
Because I didn't change anything about the latency settings on the stream. And the other problem that this attempt session has run into really early on like the 20th attempt was that on the 20th attempt I actually got really good luck with the session PB sitting at 574. Like I can only tie my PB or tie/break the record to improve it at this point. So like already I'm in a spot where it's just most attempts are gonna look like this. Already we're at 50. And we're at a ratio of only 1 in every 25 runs making it out of the opening. So my luck continues to be absolutely abysmal. Oop. I missed. There we go. Can I press the down button? Jeez.
You can't escape me.
Oop. There we go. Grab some water after this one. Hey, been a little bit. Let's see if we can get something good from number 2, eh? All right. not a 50, but we will get out of the opening. Kind of got locked in opening jail for a while. Run number 3 past the opening. We're still waiting on our first one that will have perfect RNG out of the opening. Dud. I see ya. I'm just a little more focused because I got an actual attempt out of the opening finally. Granted, this is not the good scenario because this needs perfect luck on 3 monitors to tie record. So not very likely to happen. So that is the game we play. This is the game I have chosen to play in trying to chase this record. Okay. We got the first one. Aww. Didn't get number 4. Yeah, it might just be your data then, if internet's doing better. I'm hoping we get at least one run past number 4 today. Because that last session was seriously brutal. Getting 400 attempts in and not getting a single one past even the second to last monitor is just demoralizing. I should actually go back to attempt session number 6 when I did attempt number 160 and just count how many attempts has it been since I got past monitor number 4. It has been a while. I want to say with the additional, like, 3 hours I put into that session and the 6 hours of grind I did last night, it's been 9 hours of grinding, plus tonight's session, since I have gotten past monitor number 4. So yeah, that's what, like 10 hours of work at this point, and I still have yet to get another run past monitor number 4 since the last one. Dude, that world record fail on the 4th attempt past the 4th monitor might have cursed this grind. I'm actually worried that it has at this point. It's genuinely concerning. Nope. Nope, not high enough. Try again. RNG manip. And something fun to keep in mind.
You can't escape
In the distant future, when I decide to do Leaf Storm Act 2 after finishing this up, that one is going to be infinitely worse than this. Where my odds, you know, despite the fact that my odds are really small on this one, my odds are several times worse on Leaf Storm Act 2. Let me tell you, that one is going to want to make me learn how to do RNG manipulation on this game. Because, put simply, getting 6 out of 650s when I'm struggling right here to do 5 out of 5, or 4 out of 5 plus 130, that's going to drive me insane.
You can't escape me.
Having literally no margin of error. That is going to want to make me do a deep dive into the code to try and figure out how these fucking random monitors work. I'm gonna fucking lose it trying that. Okay. So another run with not perfect RNG, but good enough to get out of the opening RNG. Still waiting to see how many attempts it's going to take before we get our perfect RNG run. So I think right now the record sits at like 108 attempts to get perfect RNG out of the opening. Which, by the way, is only 1 in 25 odds, or 4%. Okay. What's up, Toast? Ooh, this just got serious. Another attempt at monitor number 4. We need nothing less than perfect. Let's see it, game. Aw, so close. It's a 30. So close. But whatever, game. Whatever.
You can't escape
It's the second run where I had the potential to tie my PB after number 4, my all-time PB, and then it's just like, nope, you're gonna get squished. And that's fine, man. If you had to do something before, that's fine. We're still waiting since the middle of session number 6 to have another shot at world record past the 4th monitor. So there still hasn't been any excitement on that level. We did have a pretty awesome session PB at 574 though. Oh, cool. I've never been a big Sims fan, but just not my type of game. Hope he's enjoying it. Well, I should say your friend. Okay. I don't want to be presumptuous with that stuff. Oop. I missed. I missed. So we're gonna take the long way around. Not good enough.
You can't escape me.
You know what I think I need to do? Since I seem to keep running into the risk of getting crushed in that one room, once I bump into the fucking thing, just take the hands off the controller until the first enemy spawns, so that I don't do anything stupid. I really think that's what I need to do at this point. Okay. Another 50-30. Another run with good enough RNG to make it out of the opening, but not perfect RNG. We are still waiting for our first perfect RNG run out of the opening. Still have yet to see the double 50s out of the opening. How many attempts will it take? So like I said, I think right now the record for how long we have gone in a session without seeing double 50s is 108 attempts. Well, considering the odds of double 50s from the first two monitors are only 1 in 25, yeah, that's a lot. That's like over 4 times odds. Nope.
You can't escape me.
There we go.
You can't escape me.
go. A missed. Oop. A missed. Ugh. Aw, double 30s. Double 30s is good, but not when all I have left is to either chase my all-time PB or a world record. Nice. Man.
You can't escape me.
That would be last night's session, where after I figured out how to get attempts done faster, I went up to 400 attempts before I called it a night last night. And by the way, in those 400 attempts, not a single run made it past. Not a single one of those 400 runs made it past monitor number 4. Not a single one made it to the end of the level with any chance at record.
You can't escape me.
So yeah, throughout that whole 400 attempt long session, that runs past 4th random number stayed at 0 the whole time. And it's been that way since the middle of attempt session number 6 at this point.
You can't escape me.
Nice. All right. Another 30. So another 50-30 run has made it out of the opening. Well, that happens. Now let's see if this run makes it past monitor number 3. The Gatekeeper. Especially to runs that don't get perfect RNG out of the opening. Here we go. Go. And it is a 10. Back we go.
You can't escape
Well, at least there's still quite a bit of time left in school. Because we're only at the end of March. Still got a while yet, I would assume.
You can't escape me.
That would make sense.
You can't escape me. 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 You can't escape me.
Nice. A mist.
You can't escape me.
Yep.
You You can't escape me.
Bruh.
You can't escape me.
Excuse me, goodness. That's the pizza I had earlier tonight.
You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
Da da da.
You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
Ugh.
You can't escape
Yeah, this is abysmal RNG through nearly 100 attempts.
You can't escape me.
Yep, attempt 100 on the night. Yep, it's gonna be that way.
Sonic Rush!
Please select a character. Raise the cat. You can't escape me.
The difference is that Blaze has a bit of an easier time navigating, meanwhile Sonic is naturally faster.
You can't escape me.
The ring attack record, you mean? One second. If I go down to my random screen capture tab. Yes, I have. If we go over to Sonic Rush on TSC, we can see this is the one I'm trying to beat. Trying to tie this one so that I can share the record. And if I get the perfect RNG to beat it, all the better. But with Sonic, the record was only 569. And that is because Sonic has a bit more difficulty navigating this level. So before I go and do the next attempt, I will take a moment to showcase why that is. Alright, let's refresh chat. I apologize to anybody's ears. So let me showcase why that is quick.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's do it.
Oh, I guess that's also different. The music is a little different for both characters. But like you can just see, Sonic is naturally faster than Blaze. Like he just moves faster. But his his R-trick abilities don't give him, nearly as much lift as Blaze's do. And really, the difficulty with Sonic comes in how you have to do the beginning of the level. Because Sonic has a very difficult time getting all of the rings in the beginning of the level. In fact, he physically cannot. What I'm going to show you is the most that you can possibly get with Sonic in the beginning. I actually figured this out in a past session, but getting past the opening is infinitely harder with Sonic. If you want to get the maximum amount of rings you can get out of the opening. Because Sonic has a much harder time backtracking out of here. You have to jump while boosting and going full speed at the perfect angle to make it over there. It is very, very difficult. Yeah, see? Takes a lot of doing just to get out of there. And you'd have to do that every single attempt. And you still wouldn't be able to get all of them. You can't get those last two and get everything. So you have to sacrifice 2 rings to max this out. And I don't know if Sonic can backtrack this way. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Just a little bit more difficult than with Blaze. So like I say, Sonic gains speed, but loses on maneuverability. So yeah, that's how you would get out of the opening with Sonic.
Please select the character. Raise the cat.
Oh no, you're fine. I was just demonstrating. I'm not doing more Sonic attempts. Even though with those 10 extra rings, I can push Sonic up to 612 if I were to match world record level RNG with Blaze. I want to do that someday, but that someday is not going to be anytime soon, because the actual grind for that is going to be ridiculous. Because this is painful enough when I can get out of this section reliably. But when I don't even have that? Oh man, yeah, you're asking for torture. Because basically every attempt is going to look like what I showed you with Sonic. And basically every attempt would look like that. There would just be at least like a minute, if not multiple minutes, every attempt where I'm just trying to get out of there. Because that particular jump plus R trick while boosting at max speed, that, you know, particular backtracking method is very, very difficult to hit. It's very precise. It's something I'd have to practice a lot and really start to get a feel for, so that I can do it within, like, you know, a few attempts on a typical run before I'd want to even consider, you know, doing a stream of attempts with Sonic on this. There's a reason I said that 622 was perfect for Sonic in my little submission notes there for that run. And it's because I didn't think getting out of this section was possible with Sonic back then. Doing what I just did with Blaze, I didn't think it was possible. Turns out it is, just barely possible. Just barely possible to do with Sonic. Which means Sonic can get more rings, just it's much more annoying than it is with Blaze. Which is probably why Sonic's record was considerably lower before I came in and got what was basically a god run with nearly perfect RNG and all stage rings that I thought I was capable of getting. But yeah, other than this level and Leaf Storm Act 2, both with Blaze, I'm either tied for or the holder of every other record in this category. That being said, though, there are several records in this category that I want to improve in the future. Huge Crisis Act 2 with both characters, I know I can improve. Because I took each of them to effectively the double 50s and triple 30s scenario, which is good, but I can definitely do better than that. I can at least take it up to 3 50s and 2 30s. And then doing the first act of Mirage Road is another one I want to do at some point with Blaze. Because with Sonic, I ended up getting perfect RNG on that level. And since there's only 3 monitors, it's a little more reasonable to do. still annoying because it's still a less than 1% chance to get all 3 to line up, but it's only 3 and not like 4, 5, or 6. So yeah, because I got perfect RNG with Sonic, I want to do the same thing for Blaze. And I even said in my submission notes where I got, 2 50s and a 30 on that level, I said perfect will come soon enough. So I want to go back and do that one of these days. And then another level I definitely want to run back and improve is Night Carnival Act 2. Because for Night Carnival Act 2, there's only 2 random monitors. They're kind of spread out, but kind of like Water Palace Act 2, where there's 2 random monitors, but they're very spread out. But for the records on those ones, I didn't even get perfect RNG, so I kind of want to run those back and do it again, but this time with the perfect luck, and actually see, did I get all the stage rings? Because like, that's the only one I would say I'm really like hazy on as far as navigating the level and knowing, whether or not I got all the course rings. Like, my memory of Night Carnival Act 2 is really hazy. So I'd like to run that one back and get the perfect RNG and just see, like, did I really get everything? What's another one? I could improve Sonic's Leaf Storm Act 1 to at least get into the 800s. Because I feel like with enough persistence, I could do that. Right now, on Leaf Storm Act 2, both of my Sonic and Blaze runs are sitting in the high 780s. And I'd like to take those into the 800s. Well, with Blaze, I'm going to have to get literal perfect RNG on a level with 6 out of 6 monitors to get the world record on that one. That is going to be the holy grail of this category, and it's why I'm saving that particular world record for last. That one is going to be the holy grail of this category. And then with Leaf Storm Act 1 with Blaze in particular, I want to revisit that one because there's something I discovered quite a while back that I never really put into use. And I could definitely use it to improve Blaze's world record on that to, at the very least, 599 without requiring perfect RNG. Because what I thought was max with all stage rings and perfect RNG was 599. But then I realized there's a way to get to an additional area that I thought you wouldn't be able to go to without missing anything. And pick up an additional 20 rings. So, realizing that, I realized Blaze's max on Leaf Storm Act 2, not Act 2, Act 1, excuse me, is actually 619, which means I could definitely take Blaze up to 599. And hey, if I actually pull off, my first 4 out of 4 50s in a level with only 4, and get 619, that would be awesome. But these are all projects for another day. Like, the reason I want to do all this is because I want to find out, can I take this game and my cumulative ring count across all of my Sonic and Blaze records and push it over 16,000. Because right now, the grand total of all of my ring records tallied up is 15,740. And I want to see, can I push this to 16,000? Because I think I can. But I need to optimize a few more of my records to do it. Getting a lot of 10s from this one. Da da da. Hey, there we go. Jeez. We're on a bit of a drought there. Been starving for one of these. Damn it. Every time. Just absolutely nothing going. There we go. We're back to the 10s again.
You can't escape me.
That's what I get for reaching for my water bottle.
You can't escape me.
Ugh. All right. There we go. Again with the 10. God damn it, game. Yeah, I should have mentioned it a while ago, but we've officially hit a new record for longest I have gone without getting perfect RNG out of the opening. Nearly 125 attempts. By the way, 1 in 125 is the odds of getting 3 50s in a row, let alone 2. To give you an idea of how abysmal my luck is right now. Okay. finally got another run out of the opening jail. But we are still waiting on our first run that's going to get perfect RNG out of the opening. How many attempts will it be? Shit, I missed. What I thought, game. That's what I thought.
You can't escape me. You can't beat me. You can't escape 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 me.
No, I just had my mic muted, that's all.
You can't escape me.
Alright, sounds good. I wouldn't say that, just disappointed that I have gone 6 times the odds of getting perfect RNG out of the opening and still haven't gotten it. Like, seriously, game, what did I do to you? What did I do to you, game? What the fuck did I do? I don't understand. No, the RNG is not going down without a fight. The game says you shall not pass. But it is not going to stop me from trying. Dude, there we go. Nope.
You can't escape me.
Why is that? Why is that, Toast?
You can't escape me.
Depends on how active you are, or you could just have a fast-acting metabolism. I don't know.
You can't escape me.
Hey. Okay, we're gonna make it out of the opening. Got a little mopping up to do. Hop. Still waiting on that perfect RNG out of the opening because we still didn't get it. After 157 attempts. That was kind of slick. I'm gonna have to circle back for that if I get a 50. That's what I thought, game.
You can't escape me.
That is a little concerning, yeah, when you put it like that.
You can't escape me.
Excuse me, goodness. Oh, god damn it. Oh, you're fine.
You can't escape me.
Excuse me.
You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
Oh, so it's only 1 day a week now? I see.
You can't escape me.
That is unfortunate. Maybe if the group gets bigger, they'll add more days, but I don't know. There we go. Seriously? Game!
You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
Holy crap, game! Oh my god! Where was this, like, 2 hours ago? Jesus! Jesus Christ, game. Yeah, I've just realized I forgot to update on the first 50 as well, so let's fix that. But yeah, oh my goodness, game. I'm sorry about that, but you know, when it takes 166 attempts for you to hit 1 in 25 odds, yeah, it's kind of that is kind of ridiculous. If you think about it like that. So I'm not trying to scare anybody, but yeah, when it takes over 2 flippin' hours, nearly 3 hours, to hit 1 in 25 odds, at over 6 times the odds, yeah, I'm a little upset about that. And I should actually clarify, this is run number 13 on the night that has made it out of the opening. Yeet. And that is just the punch in the face. That is the frickin' punch in the face. Takes 166 attempts to get perfect RNG once. And then the game says, haha, get wrecked, idiot. Have a 1. Should almost just end the attempt session right here. Because that one was just emblematic of this whole grind. Takes an insane amount of time to get something that should take like a fraction of the time that it did, just for the game to spit in my face. And go, haha, get wrecked, idiot. No, it's not your fault. But yeah, I'm just saying. That attempt was just emblematic of this whole grind so far. Excuse me, goodness.
You can't escape me.
I think it's obvious who number 1 is. But my number 2 pick has fluctuated between Yuri and Natsuki. Yep.
You can't escape me.
Hey, what's up, Vixen?
You can't escape me.
How are ya? I don't think there's any particular reason that Sayori is last on my pecking order. Put it this way, she didn't start out there. Originally, that belonged to Natsuki, but as I have learned more about Natsuki over the years, she's kind of moved up in my rankings. I like Sayori as a character. She has my favorite expression in all of fucking DDLC. And she's the most lovable bundle of sunshine ever. Like, it's hard not to like the character. Just, she doesn't really appeal to me beyond that, is I guess how I would put it. Doing alright. Having kind of a frustrating time with the RNG here, Vixen, so I could be better, but I'm also just, you know, enjoying my day off work. RNG is just absolutely merciless tonight. Yeah. It's been that kind of day. Been that kind of night so far. I think the way I would put it is, I don't, I don't outright hate any of the characters. And I don't, outright dislike any character either. It's just if I have to rank them, somebody is going to inevitably end up last. And nowadays, that character is going to be Sayori. Because I think there's just more that I like about the other characters. Nope. Monitor number 3 is being a gatekeeper.
You can't escape me.
Ah. Well, I've got some good news on that front then. When it comes to Yuri mods, one of the most well-known Yuri mods, this bond we share, is actually back in development. So once I get back to playing mods for that game, I'll be getting around to checking out a new demo for it, if I get to it before the full release that we never got, if eventually releases. That'll be fun. Favorite Subway bread? I don't go to Subway all that often, so probably Probably just something basic. For me, probably like white bread or Italian. Something like that. I don't know. I'm really basic like that.
You can't escape me.
Go.
You can't escape me.
Did I not press the button, game? Oregano Parmesan. Definitely sounds tasty.
You can't escape me.
Okay.
You can't escape me.
Yep, I am gonna have to figure out what is gonna be the focus for next month. 'Cause if I don't get the record by the end of this month, I am just going to put this on the back burner.
You can't escape me.
That I could. I'll probably put a list together of some ideas. Because I have quite a lot of ideas. And then post it in a poll. I'm probably going to be playing the new map and enjoying the start of a new season on Black Ops 6 for the first week or so of April, and then hop into some streams and stuff. Because I was talking about some possibilities with one of the mods in chat. Look, did an extra jump. There. Much better.
You can't escape me.
will. You have a good night, Toast.
You can't escape me. You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
The Monica has blessed this run. Get the glowing eyes right before the first 50. Well, it's blessed in the sense that it's going to get past the opening. There we go. Run number 15 tonight past the opening. Oh, come on, game. Is it asking so much for another run past number 3?
You can't escape me. You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
If you want to share, yeah, go for it. Ugh.
You can't escape me.
I guess that's why they call Yuri the Maiden of Mystery.
You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
My mouse.
You can't escape me.
For sure. And I think that's what I'd be looking to get out of any mod that wants to explore Yuri as a character, just be able to learn more about her, basically, or what kind of lore fans would give her. There we go.
You can't escape me.
No, I can totally see that. Hold up. God damn it.
You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
Yep, and I think even in Act 3, there isn't even any mention of what you said about the lore indicating that the main character was a creation of Monica. I don't know if that's ever been addressed.
You can't escape me. You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
Ugh. Some update in a Discord server somewhere. Okay. Better. So where did I
You can't escape me.
Ah, teaser stuff for this bond we share. Hmm.
You can't escape me.
Okay. So this is going to get past the opening. Continues in the trend of no perfect RNG, though. You know what's kind of sad? This is the 18th run on the session that has made it past the opening. How many of those 18 do you think had perfect RNG past the first two monitors? My God, it's just been all 5s and 10s all frickin' night from that thing.
You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
How's it going, Onyx?
You can't escape me.
My mic was just muted, yeah. I don't know if tired would be the right word, because I'm plenty awake. I think the right word is deflated.
You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Let me put it into perspective for you. So, all the way back on attempt session number 6, on run 160 on that session. That was the last time I had a chance at the world record. And I went for 315 attempts in session number 6. So 155 attempts from that session after getting my last shot at the world record. Add on 400 more attempts yesterday with absolutely no runs past monitor number 4. And add 200 plus more runs onto it today with still 0 runs, making it past number 4. And yeah, that's what, 600, 750, over 760 runs since I've made it past monitor number 4. And keep in mind, monitor number 4 is not even the last one. So yeah.
You can't beat me.
And keep in mind, the odds of me getting one of the 4 different 350s and 130 scenario, or getting, one of the 4 350s and 130 scenario and the 450s scenario is 1 in 125. Since there's 5 different ways out of all 625 possible combinations that I can get one of the 5 acceptable combinations. So yeah, I am some, 6 times over odds when I should get, another attempt past random monitor number 4. There we go. So yeah, it is a pretty massive drought. 760 plus runs. If the odds are, 1 in 125 that any given run makes it past monitor number 4, then I am... Yeah, I think I am more than 6 times over odds on this grind since my last attempt that has made it past monitor number 4. So yeah, that's why I sound really deflated as fuck. Because I have been on a massive drought. Another way to look at it is this. The odds of me getting perfect RNG in the opening with only 2 monitors is 1 in is a 1 in 25 chance, or 4% roughly. So you figure 1 in every 25 runs or so, I would get, the double 50s, right? Well, out of 215 attempts tonight, how many times do you think I've gotten that perfect 1 in 25 RNG? Once. I got the 1 in 25 chance of perfect RNG once out of 216 attempts. That is how abysmal my luck has been. and it took 166 attempts just to get it. The perfect RNG once. So yeah, if that's how bad my luck is,
You can't escape me.
you can just imagine the effect that's had on my move. This is the kind of stuff that makes me want to learn RNG manipulation for these. Oh boy. We got another one that's getting past the opening. I just need some kind of spark to break out of this slump. I just need some kind of spark. To end the drought. Oh my god, again! Monitor number 3 continues to be a gatekeeper, giving me nothing but 5s and 10s.
You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
Okay. This just got serious. Finally, perfect RNG again. Let's see what we can do with this one. Alright, 20th run out of the opening. Second of the session with perfect RNG. Whoa. Aww. It had to be a 10. You couldn't have at least given me the 30 so that we could see if monitor number 4 would have been nice.
You can't escape me.
I decided to go for it to see if monitor number 4 would also be a 50, because with double 50s, I would have been able to tie my all-time PB. There we go.
You can't escape me. You can't escape me.
Alright. I think I'm gonna call the session here. Just seems like a good number to end it on. So yeah. Another attempt session gone by without a single run past monitor number 4. It has now been 2.5 sessions since we have had one run. One! Just one! That has made it past monitor number 4. How long will it be until we get one that makes it past? I have no idea. But if it doesn't happen within the next 2 days, then oh boy. So yeah, see you tomorrow.